Alright guys, what's up? What's going on?
What's up, everybody?
Another edition of Flexi Friday. We're here in the gym, here on the machines. We're going to show you a couple different machines for your legs, getting those quads flexed up, getting swollen and flexy. So, first one we got here is a leg extension. Now most times, if you're at a gym, in a machine, they're going to have the name on it, so it's really easy to find. They're going to have a lot of demonstration of how the machine works, but we're going to give you a real live demonstration of how that works. So you want to make sure you adjust the weight first. Make sure you start out real light because you can always make the weight heavier. It's always better to increase the weight than to do it and it's real heavy and then you have to decrease the weight. Okay? So what you're going to do, adjust this bar here first. So you can pull this pin right here, however your gym has it. You want to make sure that bar is right above your ankles. Okay? So you don't want to have it on your foot or the top of your foot. You want to have it right above your ankles, just like so. Make sure you have the seat adjusted properly to where your feet and your knees are bending right off of the edge of the seat. Okay, you don't want to be pinching your legs there, okay? So you're going to go ahead, do a rep. Your feet are going to be about hip distance apart, so you don't want them super wide, you don't want them real super together, close together, narrow like that. So about hip distance apart, a little bit closer there, just straight in line with your knees. And the other thing too is a helpful tip, and it's not necessarily a must do, but is when you flex your toes up towards the ceiling, flexing your feet forward, it's really going to help you engage your quads here as you do the leg extension. So what you're going to do, you're going to extend, bring your knees or your feet down about 90-degree angle at the bottom, and then you're going to extend your feet up towards the ceiling just like that. Okay, as you can see, getting those quads swollen, flexy, getting a good pump. Make sure you keep your lower back against the pad as well. Remember to breathe each time you do the exercise, the movement. That'll do it. 15 reps, 12 reps, whatever your goal is. Get it done.
Destroy the quads, baby.
There you go. Hope that helps, guys. Next one. Alright guys, second exercise is going to be the leg curl machine. This one is a seated, or a lying leg curl machine. Sometimes you have like a seated leg curl machine, so whatever you got at your gym. We're going to do the lying one here first. So we're going to go ahead, lie down just like so. Again, with the pads back here, these here can adjust. So you want to make sure that, again, they're right above your ankles, almost at your, right below your calf muscle. Okay, you don't want to have it on your heel, on your foot. You want to make sure you have it properly adjusted. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to mention too is that when you're doing the exercise, go ahead and curl it up right to your glutes. When you're going back down and the weight is going to go back down in the stack, you want to make sure you don't bang the weights down just like that, okay? You want to control that weight, control that tension, just like so, and then back up again, okay? So it's really important to keep that muscle engaged the whole time and not let it break, not let it rest. It's really going to help you get those gains, get those muscles really blood flow and really increase that power in those legs. So, yeah, get that pump, get that swollen flexion. Alright guys, so the next exercise we got here is a leg press machine. So what you're going to do, again, you're sitting on the seat here, you're going to place your feet, again, about a little bit wider than hip distance apart, so about shoulder width apart, kind of like a squat you would like a normal squat, okay? So you're just going to, again, adjust the weight properly, make sure it's super light first, kind of test it out, and then you can always add weight if you need to, okay? So pretty self-explanatory. You want to make sure you're driving with those heels. Okay, so you don't want to have your heels come off the platform there. You can see, guys, his feet placement here, a little bit wider than hip distance, so about shoulder width. Okay. So as you can tell, we don't want to lock out the knees here. Okay, as he's pressing forward, you're not locking out the knees. You're kind of having a slight bend in the knees because you never want to lock out any kind of joint. Especially when you're doing these kind of machines. Now, if you're doing like a barbell or something like that, you want to make sure you lock that out. But with these here machines where you're doing a lot of weight, you don't want to lock out those joints. Again, make sure you have control of the weight stack, and you're not letting it bang. Like see a lot of people in the gym just like banging heavy weight. Not necessarily about the weight; it's about the time under tension with these here exercises. Okay, doesn't matter what the weight is. That's just an indicator of where you need to be and where you can see improvement. And so the last exercise we got here is the hip abductor. So this here machine is really gonna engage those side glute muscles right here. Now you can do this one two different ways where you're expanding your feet outwards, and then you can switch it around, and where you're squeezing and bringing your feet inwards. Okay, so we're going to do the outwards right now, or the outwards right now. Yep. So again, make sure you adjust the weight. Pull that little pin out, put it in the little hole, just like that. So again, keeping your lower back against the pad. Your feet. You have different spots probably on your machine at the gym where you can put your feet. Kind of want to make sure you have your feet right underneath your knees, so about a 90-degree angle. You don't want to have your feet way out in front of you. You want to just have a good base, good support there for you. So just like that. Again, bringing your feet together, watching the weight stack, make sure it's not banging, it's not touching the weight stack. Like that. You want to control it. And then explode on the extension of the muscle, okay, on the contraction. Okay, and we flip it around. These fancy little things. Flip around, and then you're gonna work the inside of those hip muscles in. So this is really good for helping your squats, helping your engage those glute muscles, everything like that. So this is a really good exercise you can do. Just like that. So there you have it, guys. Hope that helps out. You can do all 4 of those exercises in a round, like 3 sets, 3 times a round. 12, 15 reps, 10 reps. You pick the weight.
We usually tag this in about once a week. We usually throw this in as a little leg destroyer.
Little quad
and now,
flexor.
Watch the Flexi Bros do this in real life.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, go.